Niching is important, but biggest thing is showing up as yourself.
I'm so glad our editor is going to hear all of this.
Reinforcing what we were saying earlier.
Yeah, you can cut up anything and just, and it's wild.
Yeah. So you're an influencer, right, Summer?
Yeah, I mean, yes, no, I don't feel that way, but I guess.
But you've garnered a following on TikTok and Instagram, and you create content that people enjoy. So if you call that an influencer,
Yeah, I mean, I influence people to look at houses differently. At least I try to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess what's your whether it's somebody who's in real estate or just somebody who wants to be more active in creating content, like what's your advice?
Oof. My advice, my number one advice I always give people is actually show up authentically as yourself. I feel like, content creation in the beginning, not a lot of people were doing it. And it was kind of like, oh, somebody's doing these videos, right? It was super cool. But then you got another and another and another. And then they all seem to be the same, right? It's talking heads or B-roll or, and you just are like, oh, it's another. I feel like the algorithms are really awesome in that they help you find your community in a way. Like what I scroll on Instagram and TikTok is going to look way different than what's on your platform, right? But I think, everybody talks about your niche, and really it's more like your vibe attracts your tribe, I feel like.
Yeah.
And so for me, I think my success has been that I've showed up as I am, unapologetically. And if you don't like it, go find your algorithm elsewhere. The people that come to me know and like and trust me now as I am, and they know they're getting me, right? And then I always tell people, like, what are you into? Are you like chickens, like farming? Cool. Then just do a ton of content on chickens. Like, tell us the story. Like, chickens have personalities. Tell us what old Bessie over there is into. Like, get into it.
What are they thinking?
Yeah, like
chickens.
I don't know, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if that's something you're passionate about, we'll put that into your content, and people that also understand the chicken world will, you guys can talk chickens, like whatever.
Yeah, it's a great network.
Yeah. So I feel like, niching is important, but the biggest thing is showing up as yourself. Because I think people realize when you're joyous in your films and you're happy and you're really pumped about what you're talking about because you love it, it comes through, right? It's not just some scripted chat GPT pumped out.
Well, totally.
That point really hits home, like for conversations that Ryan and I have with this podcast. Like we just had a similar conversation earlier today about like the B-roll. Like we want this to be as authentic as we possibly can, not just using stock B-roll. Like I think our comments were like, try to make the B-roll something that seems like Ryan and I might have actually filmed that on our phone.
Yeah.
And that's just like
or use something that we filmed on our phone.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of times I'll like film, something that's happening in my house, my dog's being weird. And I'm like, I can just put something really cool words and dump that out there. And it's, and it's true. It's my house. It's the chaos that's happening in my world. And here's some inspiration about it.
The whole time you were saying that about the B-roll, I was thinking about that because, we have a meeting actually the same day we record these podcasts. We have a meeting with our team of we have a couple editors on our team that help us kind of put this together. And that was, we were going over that with them. And I'm like, the whole time you were saying that, I'm like, I'm so glad our editor is going to hear all of this.
Yeah. Just reinforcing what we were saying earlier.
Yeah. You can cut up anything and just, I mean, it's wild.
Yeah. But yeah, we produce clips from these episodes. That'd be so meta if this is in a clip and I was talking about making clips. But no, but I digress. But I mean, I just think that is something that we're really, one of the reasons we were excited about doing a podcast. Actually, I shouldn't even say this is actually something we really understood when we first started this podcast. We just wanted to talk to cool people in real estate, but one of the great results from it is I love this medium because I've been kind of creating content on social media for a while, and it can be such a challenge to be like, I want to make a video about this. And then like, okay, when am I going to do that? Okay, I'm going to set up my tripod. I'm going to go, I'm going to go make this video, and 3, 2, 1, go. And like, I'm going to make this video, and and then the video ends up feeling like you were doing that. And then that, to your point, like it makes it very, very hard to come across as authentic because you don't feel authentic when you're doing that. Even if it's something like I authentically want to share this, like it still doesn't count. It doesn't count if you don't really feel authentic, and and that's what's been so great about this podcast is because even if you start, and that's my advice for anybody who's trying to like, you know, if you have a way to like kind of start recording a podcast or something, like do it, because it's like it gives you a like you get to get into this conversation mode, and it's really, I mean, already on this episode, like the stuff we've talked about, like, you know, I feel like there's 5 Instagram reels there. We could have, you know,
splice it up into a million different ways. Yeah.
Yeah. You can check out our full library of episodes wherever you get your podcasts.